What is going on, team at Home Service Plumbers? Email here from Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. I got this specific email from the receptionist. I believe this morning one of my team members called and just you guys gave us a green light to go ahead and put this in your inbox and send you this video, so I really do appreciate it. And just to give you my intention behind this video, my goal is not to confuse you or make anything sound more complex or convoluted than it actually is. My goal is rather to bring clarity and to bring insight about how you can generate more traffic online, because it already seems like you're already trying. I want to be able to just essentially close the gap of time and shrink time for you so you have the ability to be able to get more jobs. I'm sure you guys are doing really well. The truck looks really well. This is just a sign that you guys are doing good already. But I'm sure this will allow you to scale more trucks, scale more guys if that's the desire. Obviously, we know that, you know what that does. That allows you to have a bigger valuation if that's the goal. So let's jump right in. When I look at you guys' websites, it's immediately really aesthetically pleasing. The UI is really good. I mean, the user engagement is really good. Same thing as the UX, which is user experience. The big thing that you guys just aren't doing though is I don't know exactly where you guys are at on the homepage. All right, it just says Home Service Plumbers. Local, like there's nothing that's telling me like, hey, we're in Colorado Springs or we're in Denver or we're in X, Y, and Z city. Like that's the first thing you want to call out when you're ranking on Google. All right, it's very important. If let's just look at this website if you're trying to do Denver. All right, okay, it does say Denver here, but it doesn't say at the beginning of the page, and none of the content is written specifically around that. Right, so the way that you rank on Google is to have relevant content. All right, so relevant content meaning the keyword difficulty, or not keyword difficulty, but the keyword that you want to pop up is going to be your city, relevant to your niche. It's going to be Denver Plumbers as an example. All right, that's how you'd want to rank this specific website. It wouldn't be generic content, and this actually explains to me why a lot of people are just searching up your name. It's normal, obviously, because you have a really good brand. But the only thing you're getting traffic for is literally your name. All right, so when we look at your competitor, Denver Plumbers, right, although their name is Brothers Plumbing, Heating and Electric, the biggest thing they're trying to optimize for is Denver Plumbers, right? You see another thing here, Denver Plumbers, residential plumbing in Denver, Denver Plumbers, Denver Homes, drain cleaning services, so on and so forth, Denver Plumbing Company, plumbing company in Denver, Denver Plumbing in Denver, again, Denver Plumber. All right, it's very clear what they're trying to optimize for. When Google hops on this page, they're crawling it, right? And also, they're crawling it and they see, okay, this person obviously wants to rank in Denver, so this is what we're going to put them and place them for. On your content, it's not that clear, okay? Another thing also is going to be the way you save your images as. Right, you can actually save your images as something specific. You can save your images as keywords, like Denver Plumber. This is something that Brothers Plumber is not doing. Right, so you can save these images as Plumber Plumber Denver, Denver Plumber, electrical plumber, etc., etc. I keep saying electric. I'm not sure why. I can save these images as Plumber Denver. Right, and I'll show you exactly what you're popping up for on this tool. Right. Another thing is going to be, if you look at how much content you guys have on your page, it's actually a good amount of content. But the problem isn't the amount of content. The problem is the relevant content relative to your service, your niche. All right. So you have 894 words. If you look at your biggest competitor, which is going to be Denver Plumbing, for the Denver location specifically, they have about, I believe, 1,500 words on their website, on this specific site. All right. They have about 1,500 words on their specific website that's relevant to residential plumbing in Denver or Denver plumbers in general, okay? Next thing is going to be, let's pull up your website and this tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs gives us the ability to look at the back end on your website. I can quite literally tell exactly what keyword is pulling in your traffic. Biggest keyword is going to be Home Service Plumbers, Home Service Plumbers, Home Service Plumbing, Plumber Colorado, Home Service Plumbing, Plumbers Colorado, Plumbers in Colorado, Colorado Plumbers. So you're ranking for pretty good keywords. All right, but you're in the low positions, 14, 14, 10, 3, 7, 3, 3, 3, 2, 4. The goal here is to actually rank for specific cities rather than the general Colorado, okay? Because you can rank for the city way easier than you would rank for the general Colorado. That just takes sometimes years to actually rank for it. Obviously, you guys are doing it well, but if you want if you want to be able to condense time, the goal would be to rather rank for a specific city. It doesn't matter that if you're not in the city, because there's many companies we've ranked and where their back page is what's ranking in the most popular city of the area. All right, that's kind of how it works. All right, and then if you look at Brothers Denver Plumbers, one of the biggest, sorry I keep scratching my nose, it's just super itchy. One of the biggest companies, or one of the biggest keywords that you're trying to optimize for is plumber Denver, plumbers Denver, plumbing services Denver, Denver plumber, plumbers in Denver. And then the volume for that, meaning how much people are searching at, how many people are actually searching that up a month. You have 700, 1,000, 600, 700, 300, and so on and so forth. And then the traffic that they're getting from that is just literally insane, simply because they're optimizing for the right thing. Guys, this is exactly what I want you to do to your website. I want you to literally optimize for the correct thing. It's not what you're doing currently right now. It's not. Okay? Next thing is going to be backlinks. To explain backlinks, team, the backlinks essentially is how many times bigger companies are pointing back to your website that have power and relevance, okay? So an example of that is going to be BBB pointed back to you, New York Times pointed back to you, wherever you get your specific plumbing services pointing back to you if it's a big company, pointing back to you. Like, all these small things are what backlinks would be. The big reason why Google trusts them is the amount of domain traffic they have. So we can look here. The biggest domain traffic you have is about 5.9K. All right, so how many people are actually going to their website that points back to you? The highest you have is 5.9K. All right. Another thing is you have a lot of spammy links in your backlink profile. Spam, 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 spam. These are all come from either Fiverr or somebody that doesn't know what they're doing specifically, and they're just buying cheap links because they think links volume is the goal rather than link quality is the goal. And both can be true. Like, sometimes you have link quality, you're still not ranking, you need more volume, but you never put spammy backlinks at the end of your website, because this literally actually is the opposite for Google. You actually don't rank for this at all, okay? So if I was running this campaign, which I absolutely can, I would literally take these keywords, take these backlinks off your website, and essentially start almost from scratch with the more powerful backlinks, similar to, excuse me, give me one second. I had to sneeze right quick. I'll essentially do the exact same thing that these companies are doing here, where they have more powerful and relevant backlinks, 25 more sustainable places to live. This is in relevant to their service. Denver drain cleaning, 35K. 25 places to live, not relevant to their service. So as you can see, they're also not doing perfect, right? That's the cool thing about it. Is like, you can still outbeat these people or outrank this specific person. What is it? Low flow shower heads? That's a good one. Low flow shower heads, good one. Remove rust stains from plumbing fixtures, good one. So you want it to be relevant to your service as much as possible. Just because Pizza Hut has 7 million people coming there a day doesn't mean you can also grab a Pizza Hut backlink and send it to your website. Google sees that as irrelevant, and they actually flag your website for that. And same thing with these spam ones as well, okay? And the last one is going to be citations, simply meaning how many times your name, address, and phone number is circling in Google. Now, the cool thing is you guys have a really good Google business profile, so this probably isn't even a problem for you guys specifically. But just give you context about how it works. If you want to beat a competitor in Centennial, or even to beat a competitor in Denver, how you would win is going and finding the specific citations they have, that are more relevant to your service. So more powerful ones, it can be Yelp, Bing, Yahoo, Home Advisor, Thumbtack, etc. All these more powerful backlinks, you want to be able to, not powerful backlinks, powerful citations. You want to be able to grab the same things and make sure that you have your name, address, and phone number listed on them. And that gives Google the relevance to know, okay, this person can be trusted because they're all in synchronous. They have to be in alignment. If you have X, Y, and Z as your name, address, phone number on Yelp, it needs to be X, Y, and Z on Yahoo. Okay? So, team, that's what I want to break down for you guys, give you guys clarity on exactly what you guys are doing. You guys are doing really good. I already know it. But you can be doing so much better. Right? You can be doing so much more. You could be doing so many more jobs if that's what you desire. Obviously, if you have a scaling problem with hiring, there's something we can solve as well too. But I don't see that as a problem. I see you guys just having the ability to scale more simply because you're in a really, really good market and you're just not capitalizing with the website that you currently have. So at the end of this video, if you want to give this to your team that's currently working on marketing, if you have one, absolutely do that. My intention is very, very pure, and I want you to be able to grow your company, no matter whether it's with me or not, or grow your company even more rather. If not, if you want to be able to have me do it, me and my team do it specifically, we can absolutely do that. I'm down to meet in person with whoever the owner is, shake hands, coffee, milkshake. I don't really care what it is. Whatever we can do to be able to make sure this works and you guys can have the ability to grow your company a little bit more. So if you have any questions, reach out to this email. If you have any specific comments, 100% comment on this video. I'm open for criticism, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Peace out.